Okay, well, we're going. So, you may already know what games this is, if you have watched it before. So, I was mentioning things we were thankful for, so I guess the next thing we can be thankful for is for the, you know, the starts of YouTube careers back in 2009 when I started doing all this video stuff. So I figured what better way to commemorate that than to play the first game we ever played. It's time for some Ristar. I haven't played this game in a few years. Whenever the last time I did that updated, this will be the third time I've played through Ristar now, but things are a little different now, I guess. So this is Ristar. If you've seen it, you know what it is. If you haven't, then, well, this is Ristar. It's a great game on the Sega Genesis that a lot of people have probably overlooked. I might need to actually turn this down just a hair. It's coming out pretty loud through my speakers here, so... I'll say that'll be fine. Yep, good time to join up if you wanted to see some Ristar here. I think this is a fun game. I think this is really well made. Like, the sound effects are really good, the music's good, and it looks great, and it also controls well, so it's kind of like got everything going for it that you need from a game of this era. So, that's Ristar. Yep, first game we played back in 2009. I did an updated playthrough of it, like, a few years later? I don't even remember when that was. But that's also been a long time ago by now, so check out the options if we want. We'll just leave it on normal. It's got difficulty levels. I think the only thing with hard is it, like, lowers how much health you have. Like, lowers your maximum health. We'll just leave it at normal, because there's no need to bother with that. And we'll start. So Ristar was, if I'm not mistaken, like, basically developed by Sonic Team, like the same people that put all that stuff together. And Ristar was originally, like, going to be their mascot, so to speak, moving forward. And what about Yoshi's Island? But then, of course, ended up Sonic was kind of taking over that realm. So Ristar's been in a few other things. They've been putting him in more, like, Sega All-Stars collections and stuff. So you may have seen him from there, but this is the original, so... And it's a game I like a lot. So essentially the main method of doing things is extending your arms and doing this nice little tickle animation at the end of it, which I still really like. And we can swing on things, we can essentially use it to, like, bounce into enemies and stuff. And grab into holes and pick up extra lives, because why not? We need to go up from here, actually. All kinds of cute rabbits that we can bonk our head against. Like I said, the music is pretty good also. That guy gets me, like, every time. I know he's there, like, I knew he was there, I knew he was coming. He'll just leave him alone. So we can kind of go back and forth and gain some height here to pick this up. Just points. The points aren't really worth anything. I think you may get a life if you get a certain number of them, but, like, I don't think so. I think you can make that jump. Alright, so on this thing we can swing around real quick and then shoot ourselves off, and if we do this in the right way, we can get up here. There we go, and there's a bonus game. So there's one of these in every stage, and I should be getting them all. I'm pretty sure I remember where all of them are. And essentially all this is like a little bonus thing where we just have to get the chest. So this one's pretty simple, we just need to swing our way up here. Didn't do it enough, and then I missed. There we go, and that's it. A lot of time for that one, but they get much harder later on, trust me. And then this will finish this thing off. We should be able to kill it before it even gets to hide again. There we go. That was fast enough. And then we've reached the end of the stage, so you can actually get a point bonus depending on how high you go. So we go as high as we can. The highest one is 20,100 for some reason. The next tier below it is 8,000, so I don't know how they get to 20,100 from there, but they do somehow. Shot for the lizard. And we'll leave this little guy swinging alone. We can just go around him. He's having a good old time in there. So there's some tricky things in this stage, including the bonus game I think is pretty hard to get to. So we can actually like hang on to these things by holding the attack button, and that way you'll like hold on to them without actually like completing the swing and killing them, so we can actually like ride those things. A thing moving around in 3D space, that's not supposed to happen. I think we can... Yeah, the problem is like you can kind of bonk your head to get some height, but the problem is you can't really get over the edge of that platform, so I don't think we can get there from here. Okay, he hit me, but that's fine. I want to leave him alone. There we go. Alright, so and this is the one I think we actually need to ride to get to the bonus game, so I gotta wait for him to get back over here and then ride him across. Then we have to do it again with this guy. Yep. There's a full health recovery in here, thankfully, so that's not that big a deal. Yeah, Ristar is a good character. He has some expressions that I like. So I like to try to do this one as much as I can without touching the ground. That's the hard one. If you like go here and then immediately do it on that side, you can do it this way. But for this one, you have to touch the ground. Oop, I don't think it's... I was gonna try to like jump off the ledge and grab this, but I don't think it's possible, so... So the bonus stages don't really do much aside from unlock stuff at the end of the game, like bonus stuff. Obviously, the bonus stages is what they do. So the lights go out here, we can bonk this thing to turn them back on if we want. It's not necessary, though. Nothing really changes. It's just harder to see. Oh, well, kind of a leap of faith there. Oh, just walk right into him. I was looking at chat. And there's another 20,100. It's a lot of points when you look at the total number of points we have. Like, that bonus is made up of most of our points. So here's the boss arena. There's a quick way to do this, which I'm pretty sure I did when I made my videos way back in the day. But there's a quick way to do this and a longer way to do this. I'm going to save state here just so we can, like, maybe try to do it both ways. So the long way to do it is to essentially wait for him to get on this guy's back, and then, so essentially like that monkey thing is possessing this guy. This guy's like a sage of the woods or something. So we need to just like knock him off of this guy, and we have to hit him a few times and like avoid his attacks. As he's making it like snow on us, I guess. And then hit the monkey. He's really hard to get up there. You have to like go straight up at the height of your jump, and sometimes I'm pretty sure he just can't be gotten. And then that finishes the fight. There's a quicker way to do it though, which I should be able to do. It's been a while, but it's not really that hard. So if we keep hitting him from the start here, we can just... Well, I messed it up. Make the save state a little later. Well... That's not really the way either. There it goes. I didn't get it the last time, but essentially you can just grab the monkey if you kind of like glitch through him enough. Since the guy himself doesn't have like a hurt box, he doesn't actually hurt you, you can sort of get right in the middle there and just grab the monkey directly, but that's good enough. So it's possible to do that all 3 times and essentially end the fight like instantly, but... Oh well, I probably did that in one of my videos, if you wanted to go back and actually see that. And then I like this little transition, this is kind of nice. The one difference, though, I think, from when I did this before is that I can actually do this in 60 FPS now. YouTube didn't support all of that way back when. So we may or may not actually do like all of this game. It just kind of depends. It can run a little long, I think. Mostly because it's not really like fast paced. It's kind of a slow walking pace. So, you know. If we end up wanting to see other things, we can. I think, yeah, if we go back here, that's where the bonus game is in this level. Yeah, and he has little voice clips here and there. So this thing is going to like run around the arena and we have to try to catch it. Not that hard, it's pretty slow. And water levels. The controls here are a little weird. He kind of has like a dash you can do, and if you like change direction, you basically stop dashing. So you can use that to sort of move short distances pretty quickly. But I don't know, it feels kind of weird to me. I'm not a super huge fan of the water controls. And the one thing I do like is that it gets darker as you go further down. I think that's kind of cool. And thankfully there's no breath or anything to worry about. There's no sonic breath timers or anything. Get rid of this thing, he's really annoying. We need to go up here, but unfortunately we're a little late. Actually, ugh. Wasn't expecting that. There we go. I guess we can get the health recovery. I wanted to get back up to 3, but 2 is fine. So we'll just take it slow through here. Oh, yeah, I forgot about these things. They don't actually, like, hurt you because you can't walk into them. And a little mini-boss. This one's a little bit boring, but that's how it goes. We can actually display this water effect properly at 60 FPS also. If you play this at 30 FPS, you only actually see, like, half of the water. I might actually die here. Make a save state, just so that doesn't happen. And I think one more with some jellyfish. Yeah. And they're out of the water and they look so distraught. That wasn't so great. I think there's like a ceiling on this level, if I'm not mistaken, that like, it is pretty much an invisible ceiling. Treasure chest up there, but I don't think it's anything too important. And we can basically use these bubbles. We have to actually stand on them, though. They will just disappear if you don't. And this guy will, like, hang out on you, but doesn't really do anything. I think we have to get in the water. Yeah. I don't think there was anything, like, up here. Get some points. Why not? Oh, well, I missed. I think that's just for that treasure chest anyway. Oh, right. Okay. I think there's some treasure back this way. Oh, well. There is treasure, but unfortunately I keep... this might be the one where, like... one of them is correct, and if you open the correct one, you get the treasure, but then the other ones just have, like, seahorses. I don't remember. And you could, like, if you open them in the correct order, basically, but I have no idea what that order would be. Well, there we go. It's stuck on a corner. Do I actually just have to kill these things? Oh, come on. Watch out for the frogs falling down from the ceiling. Oh yes, and then the little octopus guys. be down this way. This is a fun little bit. You can kind of challenge yourself to kill these things before the water actually catches up. I'm not doing very well, but you can get some height here and then sort of bounce down on them. Of course, I took damage, though. I'm not as good at this game as I used to be, that's for sure. And you're kind of invisible, like when you're doing the bounce back, like that little backflip bounce back. I'd say invisible, invincible is what I meant. So yeah, I think this is also one of those, make a save state here. It's like that one has a seahorse, but if I hit this one first, and then this one second, I get points instead. I mean, a little bit of muscle memory. I kind of generally know what to do, but the specific movements I can't quite pull off all the time anymore. He's got me like every single time, but thankfully he does give you health afterwards. So I think the bonus game for this one is up here. We have to follow these bubbles. Yep, there it is. This one's also pretty simple. We could probably just get there in one or two of these. Just one is fine. Although I missed, so I will actually need to use it again. Ah. Well, now that's too fast. Aw, man. Okay, well, I'm messing this up a lot. There we go. It's good enough. Oh, I almost made it. I tried to jump off the ledge with it. And we can essentially just go through to the end. Now, this one, I think, has a pretty low ceiling. Yeah, see, there's like an invisible ceiling there. So it's really hard if you want to get like a good height bonus. I don't know why I'm trying so hard. We'll just do that. That's fine. So a big hammerhead shark boss this time around. Get him on the way through, I think. There we go. And every hit will drain the water a little bit. I do really like the wild bouncing everywhere on screen. Also an invisible ceiling you can grab here for some reason. Well, yep, you got me. Yeah, the giant broken cage, letting you know something's coming. So I think one more is all we need. We're also running out of water. And we hit him again. Alright, we might maybe just do like one more stage of this or whatever. This one, I think it's coming along rather slow. You never really know how well things are going to stream until you do them. Yeah, then we have to tickle them for a bit. The planet Scorch, the fire planet, of course. Nice stone statue of Ristar. So you're supposed to use this to like set off the trap, and then you break the trap, but you can pretty much just walk through that. You can actually glitch through it if you jump right. I didn't do it though. Oh, well, that's... I hit the load state button just instinctively to put me back here. Okay, that may actually be where we end with Ristar. I had one other thing I wanted to do, and I don't want this stream to go too much longer because it's been kind of a long day again. So, yep. Well, there you go. That's what loading state will do for you. But you know, that's Ristar. We've seen it before. Like I said, there's been I don't know if it's 2 hours. That may be a little liberal, but it's definitely longer and, you know, a little slower paced because he's kind of just walking everywhere, so that's fine. Now, this next one, I'm not entirely sure the smoothest way to do this. I'm going to stick OBS in studio mode so I can try to get this working out. I'm actually going to have to, like, start up an actual game on my computer. So, this is going to go to black like that. And we're going to start some stuff up. You may be able to hear it as I get it going. And I have no idea how well this will work. I seem to kind of run low on CPU resources to like stream and stuff anyway. So I don't know if running an actual game on my computer and streaming at the same time will actually go well. It tested fine when I tried it out. But you never know how things are going to work in a live environment. Alright, so it's up, and it looks like from my preview we should be good to go, so we can go ahead and do that. This is a Cook Serve Delicious. Now this is also a little bit of a different setup because I have to use my keyboard and mouse. So I'm gonna have to actually like move physically up here a little bit, and I can, thankfully my mic is on a stand, so I can just kind of bring it with me.
Serve. Delicious.
Delicious. So I'm gonna also move the chat over here, and I have pretty much everything I need. And I also don't know like how much of my keyboard will come through. Or any of that good stuff, so I think I'm set up. Let me just move a couple things around. It's on some cables here. Setup time. This is why I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not, but I guess we can since we have the time. Alright, so we're here. So I've got a couple saves I figured we can do. I've started kind of playing again. Also, you'll notice this is I should also actually see if I can change the game on Twitch. So while I do that real quick, we can sit here and listen to a bunch of voices telling us about Cook Serve Delicious. Okay, so it's given me encoding overloaded again, so this may not actually work out. Alright, it went away. I can't tell how much of that is just because I was bringing Chrome up and going to the Twitch dashboard, and that uses like a ton of resources. So it's gone, so I think we're doing okay. So I figured we have a couple saves here, one early on. I've been playing this again. As I was mentioning, this is Cook Serve Delicious 1, not Cook Serve Delicious 2. That just came out not too long ago, because like honestly I think Cook Serve Delicious 1 is a better game. I think it's more fun both at the beginning and like at the end at high level. I just enjoy Cook Serve Delicious 1 a lot better. I think it's better balanced and everything. So we'll start with kind of the easy. I have cooked once in real life, so clearly I know what's going on. There's all kinds of weekly challenges and stuff. I haven't played this game recently enough to really know what all of this is about, but it's a thing. So we'll just start a career here. I've only got a few. These are all the foods you can get. You see, I bought most of them. You can kind of upgrade some stuff, which we don't have a lot of cash right now. I can upgrade salad, actually, but that's just like, you know, it's a $2 increased menu price for like $900. I don't know that that's worth it. Maybe get some equipment and get a commercial. Want to buy a commercial toilet on stream? Adding buzz might be worth it, but $1,800 for a to-go service? The daily special is also really nice, but can't get that yet. It's not available. Want a gun? Yeah, dude, we're a high-end establishment. If you want a large cup of ice water, $8, buddy. All right, so let's check our menu. I tend to keep it pretty simple. I like a lot of this. I'm going to take out steak and put in this chicken breast. Unfortunately, this game also only runs at 30 FPS, so that's that. We can... I kind of want... I'll lose some buzz if I put beer in, because it's like alcohol in an office building restaurant, so they don't like that. So I like to keep soda in. I think soda is kind of more fun anyway, so we'll leave that in. And we'll start a new day. I'm not sure. I've placed chat kind of just at the bottom right. We can take it out if it's... because this is a kind of hard game to sort of make everything fit if you want to actually put chat on screen and everything. So we'll just start a day and see how it is. So if you don't know what Cook Serve Delicious is, essentially we're sitting here managing our restaurant. Orders will come in over here on... I should have taken wine out. I hate doing wine. So we have some instructions here. He wants a bottle of the cheese wine, which is this one. Then we just need to tap the up button a bunch to open it, enter to serve. Lasagna is a fun one. You can see there are keybinds over on the right. So it wants pasta, sauce, meat, cheese, Parmesan. Do that again. And then pasta, sauce, cheese, Parmesan. Also, a guy just robbed me. So let's make some chicken. I gotta tap it 6 times. And then we'll... okay, so it's a bald guy with normal eyes. Gotta serve the lasagna. But long ears. And he has a fancy nose. This is a really rare event. I just happened to get it. Small lips and a beard, mustache. I missed an order because of that, but at least I got my money back. You must have seen the salad price, yeah. So classic is just PSCR. And essentially, I'm going to sort of just like go once we get to rush hour instead of explaining all this stuff. And you'll sort of see that you sort of just get into this like Zen state. So it's starting now. Essentially, orders just going to keep coming in. And then we can cut all of these with the arrow keys. That's fun. As for seasoning, flush the toilet. Now things are just cooking. Press it again to serve. This is also an instance where I can't really look at chat that much. And just wait for more to come in. Rush hour isn't actually that bad. So ranch cheese, bacon and croutons, onions and peppers. Wash the dishes. Also, there's probably some keyboard noise coming through. I apologize. There's not really a lot I can do about that because there's a lot of keyboard hitting. Ranch cheese and everything on it. Take out the trash. I like fish because it's really quick and easy and it feels good. Ranch cheese, mushroom tomatoes, and rush hour is over. Flush the toilet. Okay, and we get a bit of a breather. So essentially, when rush hour is on, it's like 100%. You see our buzz number at the top. That's essentially like how popular we are at the moment. It goes up to like 100% as max, and that's essentially rush hour all the time. It's not so bad right now. Like I said, this is essentially a 2-star restaurant I think we're at. So our buzz is sort of middling. I do have that one save that's essentially maxed out, and we'll go to that after this. And show some of the like the more advanced foods and stuff. All of this stuff is like pretty simple foods that I picked just because that's the easiest to keep up with. Lasagna is a lot of fun because you just hit to hit PSCR, PSCR, or PSMCR. But yeah, the gist of it is, you know, there's like the recipe that appears at the bottom, and you have to, you know, add the ingredients or cook it appropriately. And occasionally do chores like flushing toilets and washing dishes. This is also one of those games that will definitely make you hungry. We got a $2 tip for that. Washing the dishes is also kind of fun, I think. I like everything on it salads because it's B-O-M-G. OMG, you got everything on your salad. Large diet with ice. Rush hour again. You know, because nobody wants to flush the toilet at a restaurant because it's gross. A lot of pounded on chicken today. Another one? Yeah, nice. Tenderize that chicken. Now all of my stations are cooking. Oh, we have an opportunity to get more buzz. Thumbs up. And you can also like serve foods while you're doing this, like opening wine bottles and stuff. Small tea, ice and flavor blast. Did I get it? Enter? Hello? Oh, I didn't actually pour the drink. I think it didn't let me do something because I forgot to actually like pour the drink. No, that's definitely against Twitch terms of service. So we're about done with the day. Essentially, this keeps going until you hit 10 o'clock up there at the top right. That's when we close. So you work like literally all day from 9 in the morning till 10 at night. With jumbo cola. My favorite thing is when people order like water with flavor blast. I guess the flavor blast is like adding flavor to it. You know, like flavored water is not unheard of, but I always just kind of figured that like flavor blast was it enhances the flavor that's already there. So that seems kind of ridiculous for water. So now we just got to let our last couple of things cook here. And there's our stats for the day. Yeah, we did okay. I'll have to actually use the mouse for this. I forgot. You can navigate using the keyboard in Cooks Are Delicious too. But so then we have this, yeah, our checklist to become a 2-star restaurant. This is essentially the progression. Your goals are like purchase more drinks or more foods and drinks, upgrade foods, pass safety inspections, which is essentially like every 5 days a safety inspector will come by and make sure you don't miss any chores, basically. Catering services and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start fighting crime. Goodbye. All right, well, see you later. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what that's supposed to mean, but I don't know. I always just, speaking of safety inspections, inspector will come by this day, but we're pretty much just gonna move over to the, yeah, so we caught the criminal. He stole like $400 from us, and the only way to get the money back is, yeah, justice dispensed. The only way to get the money back is to like accurately draw him. Ooh, a baked potato upgrade. I do like justice dispensing in the second, and Cooks Are Delicious 2 is much better. You actually do like punch combos. Like it's the same, you know, you hit the button to do the action, but there's like H for like a hook and U for uppercut, and you actually like punch the dude. It's pretty good. That's really the only thing I think that Crucible Delicious 2 has going over the first game. So let's go back and we'll load into our big fancy restaurant. And you'll see how fancy it is once we get into it. You can kind of already look at the background. And we can select our character here, which I don't really think it matters that much. I like picking this dude because he looks completely uninterested in what's going on. All right. So now we have a bunch of things, including the daily special. And we have all of the foods. So we can show some of the more advanced food. The most advanced food is soup. And I have not done soup since I played this game years ago. And you'll see why it says soups are one of the hardest foods to make in the game. Look at all this crap, and that's not it. Even more crap. There's so much. So like chicken is K, bow tie noodles are W, potatoes, carrots are probably A? Yeah. So 3 carrots, 3 cabbage. Do you have to like hit down or something? Yeah, then click over, so you have to actually 1, 2, 3. And then the cabbage is 1, 2, 3. That's why soup is like hands down the hardest thing in the game. And we didn't even get that right. Alright, chicken, bow tie, seasoning, potatoes, carrot, 1, 2, 3, cabbage. Is that cabbage? Yeah, cabbage, 1, 2, 3. Also, I really like the official taste tester. He's having so much fun. All right, we got that one right. So chicken, bow tie, seasoning, potatoes, carrots, 1, 2, 3, cabbage, 1, 2, 3. And we'll just skip it because I think that's the same recipe we had before. We can switch. Okay. Chicken, meats, rice. Nope. Rice is not R. R is broccoli. So, whoops, messed that one up already. And unfortunately, you can't like take ingredients out. Bow tie. Tomato, 1, 2, 3. Carrot, 1, 2, 3. And celery is Y, 1, 2, 3. So that's why you pretty much never want to take soup if you want to actually like get a perfect day. You'll also notice we have 8 cooking stations in this one. So that's what happens as you level up your restaurant also. So we'll put other things on the menu, not soup. We'll take off. We'll leave beer on. We want to make beer the daily special. Take this off. Take this off. Take this off. So we got a couple things here. Like we can't make corn dogs or pretzels because our restaurant is too fancy. So we're like actually not allowed to do that. We can do hamburgers. We can do pizza. We can do some chicken. Well, let's do some fries. I think they're made the same way and they're like better. And what about some ice cream? Oh wait, I have a soda on here and I don't want that because we already did that. Could do baked potato. I don't actually know baked potato, but you know, you can get a pizza, baked potato, and ice cream. And you should also see, yeah, we have a higher buzz. We have an 85% buzz right now, 80 because it just went down. So it's tomato sauce, cheese, anchovies, ham, and mushrooms are you. Then now pouring a beer is essentially just you hold down until it foams at the top like that. So wait, place in bowl. Oh, okay. So I thought I actually had to select sweet potato. So I'm just giving this guy uncooked fries. Chocolate, 2 mint chocolate chip, and all toppings. Like that. Okay, so we have to dunk these until they start simmering. Place them in a bowl with sea salt. Bacon and cheese on a bun. Okay. Want a meat patty. You want 2 vanilla scoops with a cherry. You can also see I've got a lot of money on this file also. That's cheese, anchovies, mushrooms, olives, onions. Is that right? This would be a good time. Olives, onions. Okay, I was right. Make some beer. Oh, I think you just start by cooking the potato when you hit the button. Pesto sauce, G. Bacon, ham, mushrooms, onions. Butter and meats. Okay, Boy, butter meats? The problem is I don't know like any of the Swiss cheese is S. I got that wrong apparently. Of course, some beers, those are easy. Butter, oh, well that's bacon, but we need that anyway. Butter is Y. Meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomatoes. Got that one. Broccoli and queso. Oops. Well, that potato is gonna get burned. Oh, we got it. Cheese, sour cream, butter, chives, bacons, onions. 2 chicken patties. Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. That cooking. Tomato sauce, cheese, sausage, mushrooms, olives, onions. That's pickles. Sour cream and onions. Beer. Get the beer. Cheese, sour cream, chives, onions, olives, spices, broccoli. This would go a lot faster if I actually like knew the with. Okay, 2 mint chocolate chips with a cherry. Okay. Salt. I do like kind of like the all toppings. It's fun to just hit all the buttons. Salt and sugar. Throw away our trash cubes. Pesto sauce, cheese, anchovies, mushrooms. Pour the beer. We got a lot of beer waiting. Everybody wants a beer. Got that pizza wrong, apparently. Got that. Didn't fill that up all the way. Thought I did. Oh boy. Vanilla chocolate, 1 butter pecan, all toppings except for nuts and strawberry sauce. Oh? No? I thought I got it, but I guess I didn't. With sugar. Scoops with nuts. Sauce, cheese, pepperoni, sausage, bacon, anchovies, ham, tomatoes? Tomatoes. What is tomatoes? Oh. Ah, I get the wrong beer. Oh well, you didn't get your beer, I'm sorry. Place in bowl, salt, sugar, serve the pizza. 2 butter pecans, cherry, whipped cream, and nuts. One meat patty, pour some beer. I'm staying on top of most of these. Pour more beer while we're at it. Yeah, more buzz. Let's make this harder. Meat, tomatoes, pickles, onions, bacon, cheese, and Swiss cheese. Tomato sauce, cheese, mushrooms, olives, pineapple? Aye. Anchovies, mushrooms. Ah, didn't go all the way. Bacon, cheese, Swiss cheese. 3 meats. Get those cooking. Serve that pizza before it burns. Oh boy, a bunch of things just got ready all at once. Chives, bacon, spices. Nope, that's sour cream. Well, you got some sour cream on it. I hope you don't mind. Yep, and that just burned. Because I couldn't get to it in time. Chives, bacon, onions, olives, spices. Romance your partner. How did you do it? Knife classes? Hang on, I know my restaurant's going to hell right now. I gotta respond to my date. Tomato sauce, cheese, mushrooms, olives, onions. Pour the beer. Everything including queso except cheese. R2M? Nice. Chicken on meat. Okay, and we're done, so we're not gonna get any more orders. We've just gotta sort out what's here. chicken and meat on the same sandwich. Is that a thing people do? Well, this is really kind of impossible to speedrun because it's at like a set time. Like it starts at one time and then you close at the end. I mean, I guess the only way to do it would be like to make sure everything's done at the end, but you don't really have a lot of control over that. Everything excluding cheese, but no cheese. Give me all of the queso cheese, but not the cheese. Well, that's that. Didn't do super well because we had some foods I didn't really know, but yeah, we've completed everything. We're done. Upgraded all foods to the maximum. What? Oh, did they come and I served them a bad order? Oh well, I guess we got rejected, guys. Sorry. We couldn't find love today. Yeah, so that's that. We might, I think, just leave it at that. We've seen Cook Serve Delicious, you know. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without some food, right? People, you can't, like, seriously speedrun Guitar Hero. Again, there's, like, no real... The only way you could do it is to, like, go through all of the songs and not fail, I guess. But, like, that's not a thing. And, like, you could run to a certain score or something, but I don't know, like, that... that just doesn't seem... I don't know, good, fun, whatever. People do different things, I guess. It's not my responsibility to tell people how to enjoy their games. Okay, I think we'll probably leave it here, though. You know, I do actually have raid later, and just kind of wanted to hang out for a bit, play some video games, since we weren't going to get to do that tomorrow, since it's Thanksgiving. People do weird things, that is true. But since we're not going to be around tomorrow or this weekend or anything, I figure we might as well try to get something in here. Play something a little bit different. But I think that's probably good for tonight. So thanks to everybody for coming to hang out. Yeah, custom songs. I used to actually make custom Guitar Hero 2 songs. I can't say the word songs. I used to actually make custom Guitar Hero 2 songs when I was in college. I actually modded my I modded my roommate's PS2 to be able to like swap the Guitar Hero disc out and put in like a custom disc with songs on it. So, but good times. Anyway, thanks for coming, and I will songs, and I will see you guys later.